Hi guys, thanks for clicking on my video. If you would like to see how I got the following look achieved, please do keep watching. Here I am going in with my Models Prefer Essential Brow Kit. I have the shade medium, and what I'm doing here is using my Natio or Natio, I'm not sure how to pronounce that brand, using a little brush to draw a line on the base of my eyebrow as well as the top of my eyebrow, and then I just use a little bit extra product to fill in the space. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I do quite like this look, and I've been using this brow product for quite a while now, and yeah, definitely like it, definitely recommend, and it's the Models Prefer Essential Brow Kit. So I'm just going in now with the medium shade of the brow powder that comes from the same kit, just to fill in the space, and I tend to kind of try to feather it and angle and align the brush at the front of my brow just to kind of give it that blended tapered look. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. This here is just the brow gel by Adele, just running over them to set them in place. Then using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20 to carve out my brows, my gosh, with a flat shader brush, a synthetic one. Synthetic brushes are good for this because otherwise natural hairs on natural brushes pick up product, whereas this kind of takes the product out of wherever it's coming from and deposits it straight on the skin. So that's what I'm doing there, is just carving out my brows like so. Then going in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just smoothing that all over my lid with my ring finger. I don't often remember to use my ring finger, but today I did, and this just applies less pressure to the eyes, so you're less likely to pull and kind of get fine lines, which I have. Now I'm just using a flat shader brush and the Australis AC on Tour palette, and I'm using the shades 2 and 3. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. This is a Face of Australia HD primer. I'm just smoothing that all into my skin. Then I'll go in with my Stila Soul palette. Again, I know I used this in my last tutorial, but I seriously love this palette. This is the color Heart, and I'm just blending that into my crease. Yeah, absolutely love this palette. Chances are I will be using it again and again and again. Going in with the Napoleon 10R brush in the shade Individual, still from the Stila Soul palette. I don't really know what else to say. I like it. I'm going to use it. The end. Now I'm going in with the shade Vitality, and I'm just using my finger to press this all over my eyelid. This shade is kind of like Kitten, but just not as shimmery, I guess, and just not as vibrant, but it is still really, really nice. Love it. Now I'm just using my Essence Liquid Eyeliner. This is a real cheap eyeliner, but I find it really does the job for me. What I'm trying to do is to just do a very small black line on my eyelid. I didn't do a wing today or this day that I filmed it. I just did a black line, I guess. This is another Essence product. It's just one of their mascaras. I'm just doing a little bit of mascara because I will be going in with false lashes here. In the first video I filmed, the lashes were an absolute wreck. But it turned out a bit better today because I had tweezers. So these are the Dingson lashes. They're just like a 6 or a 10 pack off eBay. Super cheap. They get the job done. They're quite similar to Ardell Demi Wispies. Now I'm looking. Yeah, that's just how I apply my my foundation in spots. It looks a bit nuts until I blend it out, but I used the Sigma F80 brush, and I went for a full coverage today because I was actually going to a rodeo, and I was going to be out all day, and I knew I wouldn't be touching up my makeup at all throughout the day because I was camping and watching horses and bulls. There was no time to touch up makeup, so I went in with something heavier today. So I use the MAC Studio Fix in NW30. The lighting is a bit different to what it was in real life, but this colour was almost a little bit too orange for my body. You can't really tell on the laptop, but in person it was. You actually see me go in with a little bit of Max Factor Ageless Elixir. I'm not sure what shade the colour, I'm not sure, how do I say that? I'm not sure what the shade was. That's it there anyway. It's just a little bit lighter, just to kind of even it out with my tan. I do always mix foundations. Why? Because I like it, and I just do what it takes to kind of get my face matching to my neck, because I do false tan a lot. So, yep. Going in with my Australis Go Camo concealer. This stuff's pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely pretty good. Don't know what shade. I think it might be nude or light even. Pretty sure it's light. And then I just added a little bit of my Nutrimedics Under Eye Corrector, and I'm using my Napoleon 17S Duo Fiber Brush. I've recently started using this for the under eye. Kind of wish I picked it up and used it for this exact same thing a little bit earlier, because this blends out impeccably. It's a Duo Fiber Brush. And it just makes my concealer absolutely flawless. I'm very impressed with it. And as you can see, it just blends out really, really nicely. Then, once that's done, I'm just going with my flat shader brush that I used on my eyelids. And I'm going back in with those same two shades, 2 and 3, from the Australis AC on Tour palette. It's the peachy shade and the yellow banana shade. It's actually a pretty decent palette. I love those colours. Very pigmented, I would say. Really good. Really happy with them. The next brush you see me use, I can't remember the name of it. It's just from Kmart. It's just like another Duo Fiber cheapo brush, but I'm using Studio Fix NC35 to apply over the rest of my face. Like I said, it was a hot day, I was going to be sweating. I didn't really have the opportunity to go back and forth and touch up my makeup, so I did go in for a heavy duty full coverage, and I must say my makeup looked awesome all day, all night. I've got photos for proof. Now going with the MAC 187 brush, and this is just a bronzer by Nude, the brand Nude. Pretty sure, I actually don't even know if it has a shade. I think it actually is just bronzer. Like, it's just called bronzer. But I got it in a kit along with a highlighter and a powder foundation, and I love it. It's just nice and goes on nice, and all the rest of it gets the job done. I didn't contour today, just a little bit of a bronze look. Kind of just wanted a flawless face with a little bit of natural-ish glow. By natural glow, I mean not natural in the slightest, because I have a lot of makeup on. This is actually called the Pop Princess Pink Blush by Maybelline. It's quite old. It's just very, very subtle, and I like it. And it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. This is Soft and Gentle by MAC. And just going with my Real Techniques brush, just to put that on the high points of my cheek, the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, my cupid's bow, and I kind of just fluff it around on my forehead and my chin, but I don't actually go in with any extra product because I have very oily skin, but I just can't help but highlight because I look at that, I love that look of highlight, yeah. Going in with my Elizabeth Arden Eye 2 brush, using Soft and Gentle again on the inner corners, and I did put some on my brow bone, running it on the top of my cupid's bow just to, I guess, amplify my lips. And I'll actually do a future tutorial on how I make my lips look bigger, and I'll use that trick, and you'll see that in the future if you stick to my channel. All right, hang on, I got to catch up. Right, that was the same mascara on the lower lashes. That's my Models Prefer eye pencil in Nude. I'm just putting that on my lower eye line just to make my eyes look a little bit more open and awake. I did film this very early in the morning. Going in with Strip Down by MAC to outline my lips. I did overdraw them a little bit, but nothing crazy. And then I actually go in with Cream Cup by MAC after this, just all over my lips. I think I got the cream sheen finish, so it's a little bit shiny. It dries really nicely. Yeah, I only recently bought Cream Cup, and I actually really, really like the colour. It's quite a beautiful pinky nude. And then once you've seen me put Cream Cup on, you'll see me go in with another lipstick, and that one's by Australis. I think it might even be called Nude. I've got so many products called nude. This is a very pale lipstick, and I put that only in the centre. Then I just went in with my NYX lip gloss. I'm going to say it's creme brulee, but I can't remember the actual name. But after that, that's pretty much the look done. So, yep, that's a close-up of the look. Nice, flawless skin, quite glowy, and that's it with my hair down. Thanks to everyone for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something cool. And hope you're happy wherever you are. Bye!